I'm Bjorn Brauteseth. I come from Johannesburg, South Africa, and I have lived in Xiamen for 5 years. When I'm in South Africa, I miss Xiamen, and when I'm in Xiamen, I miss South Africa. So both places are home for me.
Bjorn is quite the scenophile, even able to read and quite amazingly actually write ancient Chinese oracle script. Naturally, being so embedded in the local culture, Bjorn knows all the best eateries. Chapelway reminds me of London's Hackney, a working class neighbourhood that, thanks to hipsters, also underwent a type of urban revival. Still, judging by how busy this market is, the local residents are hanging on to some of their old ways.
How are you accustoming to Chinese food?
Well, I absolutely love Chinese food, but it's also something that's not too strange to me, especially the rice. South Africa is an interesting country because it is the trade route to Asia. So all European powers used to pass the Cape of Good Hope.
Oh yeah.
So we have in South Africa Malaysian culture, Indian culture, European culture, and Southern African black culture, right? So all these cultures come together, and that's a marriage of meat and spices and rice and vegetables and actually everything and everything you can imagine you'll find in South Africa.
Bjorn's obviously accepted as a local, judging by the number of shopkeepers greeting him. There's a real sense of community. Many families have lived in Chapelway for generations. Bjorn tells me he loves its narrow alleys, many of which hide stories from bygone eras.
This is the best part of my street, I think, besides my own front door, is this amazing stone gate, and it actually was an anti-piracy door, and there are a few of them left in Xiamen.
I get Bjorn's passion for these old quarters. While many locals are moving out due to the poor living conditions, creative types see charm in the decay. Like Bjorn, they often end up restoring old homes to their former glory. Still, some things don't change. Like all true South Africans, every few weeks Bjorn must hold a braai, a barbecue. For them, a barbie isn't just about grilling meat. It's also about getting friends and neighbours together. South Africa is a young country with a strong immigrant culture, and I wonder if that's partly why Bjorn has settled in so well here. After all, Chapelway is far from an expat bubble, and living here allows Bjorn to immerse himself and truly become part of the local Xiamen community.
I like this. I guess it's Africa, right?
Yeah, it is. My mom sent it to me to remind me of home.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, very sweet of her. Actually, when they sent it, I wasn't sure who it was from because there was no address, and about 2 months later she asked me, "Did you get that picture?"